Now, the consumer these days has to be at the center of any big brand decision because they are in control. They are at the center of the experience and information flow. That line of thinking comes from the MD of Posterscope, Craig Page-Lee, who joins us today. Craig, a very warm welcome to you. This is what you say. There's an overarching concept, a turn of phrase we're using more and more, fluidity of time, place and platform. Explain that.
Hi, Jeremy. Thanks for the opportunity. The fluidity of time, place and platform really augurs well with the concept of always on. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, what your objectives are, technology is available. Whether it's through the mobile in your hand, the tablet in your particular hand, the desktop at home, television screen, there's an interconnectedness of message across every single one of those platforms. And it's about brands being able to articulate the message in the right way through the respective device to engage with you in the particular activity you're in, to ensure that you can move you from being a shopper to a consumer.
And Craig Page-Lee, the key word there I'm suggesting is activity, because Correct. It all comes down, you're suggesting, to experience these days and
Absolutely.
Not the product itself. In
Correct.
What respect?
In the sense that the product comes to play when you've purchased it and you're actually engaging in the product intrinsics and what it offers. But the experience is all the points leading up to that point of purchase. So are you searching for further information on it? Has somebody else had a brand experience that they're sharing on social media and you're busy doing the review, peer reviews? So every single one of the touch points in the consumer journey leading you to that final point of purchase and then consumption is, in essence, the brand experience journey.
And in terms of that brand experience, the brand itself has got to understand the importance
Correct.
of an authentic dialogue.
Correct.
I would suggest to you that brands more often than not don't get that.
100% they don't. They traditionally structured around a one-way message, a push to you to engage and purchase it, but they also traditionally structured around a particular format, whether it's through the television ad or through a really strong print ad, particularly in the retail sector, broadsheets and things like that, not understanding the nuances and the mind state of a consumer at different stages in the journey and when they're using different forms of technology.
Okay, so the technology is in my hand. Give me a practical experience. I arrive at my local shopping mall. What should happen? Okay,
so before you arrive at the shopping mall, you should have somewhere in the life cycle of making a decision to purchase something, know that the mall you're going to has an app. Do you download the app? Yes, you do. You create your profile and you have a little avatar that then lives with you. As you're taking your journey from home to the particular mall, what are you noticing from a broadcast media point of view, the outdoor in particular, as it goes from large format brand messaging to the transition to the smaller formats brand retail messaging?
So the outdoor's driving me to the app?
Very much so. Outdoor can drive you to the app. Live radio can drive you to the app. Spending a lot of time in traffic these days, radio is a really, really good medium. As you get into the mall environment, it's starting to push you more from that brand message to retail message to price point and product benefit message. As you arrive and you go through the threshold of the mall, iBeacon, whatever technology the respective malls have, Wi-Fi, recognizes you, understands your profile, understands your behavior in that space recently, says you've been here 10 times in the last month. You usually go into Woolies first. Woolies is tied in on the back end of that. Says if you come into store within the next 10 minutes, free cappuccino. In you go. As you get through the threshold, there's an iBeacon, picks up your phone, serves the e-voucher to you. But whilst you're walking through the store design then picks up on the fact that there's now a new channel of opportunity to present new brands and products to you. So when you get down to actually engage and consume your new cappuccino, those brands are brought to you in a different way, whether through NFC-enabled table, through the broadsheet, through a tap and tag, bringing the message to life on your mobile apps and the likes.
Is the hook incentivization right at the beginning? Do I need the metaphorical free cappuccino?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I believe that the brands who understanding the value of that freebie are the brands that really are going to gain traction, and if there's relevance in the supporting information that comes with the freebie, you're going to build loyalty around that.
You've listed a number of other trends in a very interesting article. Time is against us, regrettably, but the one thing that I do find interesting is the association of brand partnering. That's become more and more crucial. That feeds into what you're also articulating.
Very much so. Brands don't operate in isolation. They don't exist in isolation. You definitely have the platform of opportunity to see more powerful brands doing their back-end data and analytics and understanding who those consumers are and finding the overlaps. And when you talk to that consumer in the overlap space, there's the opportunity for both brands to actually benefit from that.
Craig Page-Lee, a glimpse into the future from Posterscope. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeremy.